Robux here, and today we are continuing our playthrough of Descent into Avernus. I think I just muted my mic. Okay.
All right.
Let's do a quick recap. The story so far. Party was hired by Captain Zodge to kill the Dead 3 cultists who are wreaking havoc in Baldur's Gate. The party zealously and excitedly took to their new job, and after finding their hideout, have began wiping out the cultists inside the hidden dungeon under the bathhouse. Tragedy struck, and Avernus was struck down, so the party had to make a calculated retreat in order to revive their fallen friend. After having done so, they returned to the dungeon under the bathhouse to continue the assault against the Dead 3 cultists and to finish the job given to them by a now very angry Captain Zodge. After a mishap with a ethereal floating axe, the party has regrouped and is ready to continue exploring the dungeon. Whew, that's a lot to say. All right, and I know you guys were saying you wanted to take a short rest.
Yeah,
Sure.
I was gonna say
Is
as
it
well.
possible here?
Well, you can always find out.
What I wanted to do was go up to Eenie and Meenie and give them a dagger each, and then Mo is getting the silver flail. Oh, sorry, Miney's getting the silver flail. The silvered flail. Is it a silver flail? It's just a regular flail.
It's a silvered flail.
It is a silvered flail. Well, Miney's getting the silvered flail.
I wouldn't lose that one.
He'll be fine, and he can watch the door for us. And then I'm gonna say, right, two of you can watch the right side, and Miney, because you got the nice one. If anybody comes, just rattle your bones and your weapons, or make noise. We'll have a band again.
Having the bard order skeletons around with weapons we've given them. What could go wrong?
I'm guessing Moose is just sleeping on the altar there, or Italian rather.
No, he will be coming.
All right.
They don't just stay behind. They get put on autopilot.
Yeah. All right. Well, I suppose we probably shouldn't have a fire or anything, considering we're in the middle of a cave, almost.
Agreed.
At least we have this nice, I guess Zarian would probably take the little coin of light and kind of cup it in his hand so it's not just, shining everywhere all the time. Probably a dimmer light than what we have now. Just because, he doesn't want to attract attention while we're resting. But he will keep it on him.
Alright.
And just try bed down and take a short rest for a while, essentially.
A light nap.
Can you move the tokens around so we know how we're situated?
What do you mean?
Like
Well,
where we're all sitting.
2 skeletons in the hallway on the right, 1 skeleton in the hallway on the left, and us sitting in the chamber in the middle.
Okay.
Alrighty.
You guys can complete your long rest.
Alright. Or
Long rest.
Short rest. Ha! It was a test.
I was about to say, long rest. Yes.
wait, he said it. Take it.
Oh, you see, it would be a long rest, but then the skeletons go berserk!
Oh.
They grow 10 times their normal height and begin to attack!
Oh no.
With the weapons we gave them.
Exactly.
Oh man.
Oof.
Boo.
Well,
Azimus, you rolled a d4. I'm pretty sure Paladin hit dice is a 10?
Oh, Roll20's been doing that, hasn't it?
Well,
that's weird.
It's because
Yeah,
they
instead my
updated
hit
their
dice
sheet.
D4 also.
If
But
you
is
look
it?
at your
I'm
sheet,
actually a cleric.
guys, if you look at your sheet where the hit dice is, where it says D4 in the parentheses, you can actually click that. It's a drop-down box now.
Oh.
Yeah, so you just have to, and it'll remember whatever you choose whenever you do it. You just have to do it. All right. All right. Okay, everybody rested? Ready to go? Accidentally clicked the wrong button. Alright, everybody rested, ready to go?
Yep.
Yep.
Alrighty.
So we're gonna.
I suppose
we're gonna
since we
continue
came
on
from
down
the
to the right.
yeah, we came from the left, and we know everything. Most of, or at least we think everything on the left has been looked at. I suppose.
Hey, Asimus, down to the left is this really cool battle axe.
No.
Honestly, so much fun.
Please don't go down there.
Our greed almost got us killed once. Let's not do it again.
Loud and clear.
It's not great if you really want it. Anyway, skeletons. Come on, follow.
Oh, that's right. I have to move them. Ha! Oh, town
And alright,
too.
Zarian, lead the way.
Alright. It's been a whole week, so I'll give you the description to that room you just entered again. This is the flooded room, supported by a large amount of wooden pillars. The air here is very acrid, and it smells like rotten eggs. It's very putrid, and as you enter, you kind of have to hold your breath to stop yourself from gagging reflexively. It's very, very bad. Smells awful. That's the picture I'm trying to paint here.
What, like rot or sewage? Or...
well, specifically rotten eggs. If you make a history or arcana check, maybe that would reveal more information.
So, like natural gas?
Exactly. No checks are necessary. He picked it up. Like, yes, like gas, like sulfur. Like it smells like something flammable.
That's not good.
That's not good.
A lot of people farting.
Okay. No flames.
I guess Zarian would turn behind and be like, "Don't fall behind."
The zombie or skeleton flame.
No
Start
flame. No flame.
clacking two rocks together. Flame.
Nope. Stop it. Stop it. Don't do
Scott,
that.
you still with us in the back there?
Yes.
I just don't want to. Yeah, there we go. I just didn't want to keep moving without.
Yeah, for sure.
All right.
Actually, Asmus, you go on a second. I just want to test some. Oh, actually, no, if they're in there. I'd like to just go up to one of the skeletons and here. Can you play this loop?
Play. And he holds it. He holds the lute like with his hand right at the base, and then he just kind of smacks the strings, and it makes a discordant sound.
It doesn't look like there's anything up that way.
Just slowly reach and take my loot back. I'll take that as a no. Anyway, same as before. Onwards.
This music is very creepy.
Oh, indeed.
What?
Constantine, you want to move ahead of me?
Yeah, sure. The only problem is I can't really see too good, so I'm still relying on Zarian with the light. Unless he wants to give it to me.
If you'd like it.
Is my mouse screwed up?
I don't have dark vision either, but I mean,
I can help you, Constantine, and I just touch him on the shoulder and cast light on him.
well then, wouldn't the coin light go away?
It would.
Oh, that's still up.
Part of yeah.
Yep,
Okay.
only one light at a time.
Okay, this. Never mind. Screw it. Let's just.
As you
Can we
guys
send
are,
the-
sorry, as you guys are walking forward, the water in the flooded area begins to end, and you can hear all of the skeletons kind of muttering to themselves as they walk with Talion. Brains, brains.
Looks like
What?
Bean?
Brains.
the skeletons are getting hungry. Perhaps they should go first.
Hang on. What?
Brains.
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 Beans.
They want beans?
They don't seem to comprehend. It just seems like they mutter incessantly. Almost not so much as belaying intelligent thought as they're just mimicking words from when they used to be alive.
Did Lassie fall down a well, boy?
Who's Lassie? And where is this well?
Go find her.
I will! Where does she go?
No. This is not you.
There, come back.
You said there's a maiden that needs help. She fell down a well. Where'd she go? Where is she? Where is this well you speak of?
It's outside of town. It was a couple of days ago.
Oh.
Where in
Oh.
the shit?
Oh.
Yeah, unfortunately, she didn't make it out. Actually, there was a little nice homely
There we
place
go.
down there. She decided to stay.
Well, I'm sorry to hear that.
Nah, it was quite nice, actually. I visit her on Tuesdays.
Well, then let's not miss your next appointment. Onwards.
Indeed.
I think I see a door on our right.
Yes.
Do you want to go have a look, or shall I?
Well, we could always tell the skeletons to open it.
Good point. Eenie! Door. Open the door.
Alright, he stands in front of you and just kind of paws at the door.
Does it have like a special handle, or is it just like...
No, there's a handle.
No, he's just dumb.
Open the door, you dumb skeleton!
Open the door. I'm gonna reach over and just twist the handle and push it.
Okay, the door is not locked. You push it open, and you see much of the room is collapsed. The debris fields mostly burying a stone sarcophagus at the far end of the chamber.
Well, another stone sarcophagus. Wonder
Eenie,
if this one's cursed.
go look in the sarcophagus and bring back anything valuable. It's valuable to me, not to you, by the way.
It goes and it looks at the sarcophagus and it turns back and looks to you. And then it points at the stone.
Can I see the stone from here, or do I have to get a bit closer to look?
He's just pointing in the sarcophagus.
Oh,
He's looking
I
at you
can see it now.
questioningly.
Okay, I'll go take a closer look at it.
There's nothing in there. Anything that would have been in the sarcophagus has been crushed by the falling rubble.
Yeah, I just seen that. It was half covered.
Yay! No battle axes.
Eenie,
Sorry.
fall back in line. Is he saying... No.
No.
Any more doors?
Now we have
Yes. Two more doors, left and right.
two. Eenie, meenie, miny, mo.
The skeletons in the back. What? And they're like pointing to each other. Meanie, mo, me, mo, meanie.
That's a good Eenie, meanie.
Eenie, you're up again.
So you're directing them each to different doors? Is that what I was?
Sure, yeah. Oh, it didn't turn out that. Oh, there's one down here. I didn't even see that.
Is there?
Sure, yeah, it's a long hallway. There's several doors. And as they move to different doors, you see one skeleton moves to the front, and he takes his hand with all the flesh having decayed off, and he holds it out, and you see him like flexing his fingers. And as he does, you can see like the ligaments like moving up and down, and he takes his hand and holds it horizontal, and you see him making like a grabbing gesture as he grunts to the other skeletons, door.
What? What is it, boy? There's no handle on the door.
And you see the skeletons, they mimic him, right? And they reach towards the door, they grab the handles, they close their hand around it, and they begin to yank the doors open. And
I'm gonna just say good job-ish.
You see that one, as the door opens, a series of large boulders fall outward. The sarcophagus inside this chamber has long collapsed, and the door was barely holding the stones on the other side. They roll out over Eenie, and he is instantly crushed.
Meanie!
No.
Meanie! Oh my god, he was... You know, ironically, Meanie was the nice one.
I'm very glad the skeletons opened the door.
The second door opens, and you see another small room with a stone sarcophagus. And as Mo moves forward to open his door, as he does, you realize it almost a split second too late. The door Mo moves in front of, as he begins to pull it open, there is maybe an inch of the door open when you start to hear the cacophony of noises on the other side. Grunts and groans, a horrible low rumbling sound as a horde of undead spill out from the door, walking out past Mo, ignoring him entirely as he is also an undead and they see no threat.
Oh shit!
Oh, that's not good.
Everyone prepare!
Oh, attack them!
Alright, so let's roll initiative.
Okay.
I have to click my portrait first. There we go. Man, for a guy with no dex, my initiative scores have been decent.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
right, I'm tallying too. Where did you go, George? 1, 2, 3.
I want to save one of these
Damn.
skeletons at least.
Leave it to Talion to roll a nat 20 on initiative when he's not here.
Right.
Right, yeah. Who didn't make it in Asma? Zarian, Talion, Constantine, Hilaire. Oh no, everybody's there. I'm just blind. Alright, so yeah, Talion's gonna go first, and he's gonna go, oh, cowboy stuff, and shoot at one of the zombies.
Does he have ammo? Like, I remember he was dangerously low on ammo last time.
Oh, that is true. Did I say he was going to shoot? I meant he was gonna throw one of his hand axes. Oh, it's a hit!
Wow.
He's
okay.
good at this game. Alright, and then it goes to Hilaire.
Okay, to hit the one right in front of Zarian with Eldritch Blast. Or try to, at least.
I love you, Daddy Warlock.
Hey, Satan's panties,
Who's
thank
controlling
you for the
skeletons?
sub.
Is it Constantine?
Appreciate that very much.
I think so. I want to save one of them, so I don't care about the one that's up. Well, I don't care about. Is it Eenie up front? No, Eenie's not.
Enie's dead. It's
Was
Meanie.
it 10
No,
hit?
Eenie's dead.
Oh, is it
10 is a hit, yes.
Oh, wow.
12
Alright.
damage.
Wow.
Here, I will label the skeleton so that we don't get them confused. So that is Mo, which means this is obviously Eenie.
He's my new best friend.
Okay. Alright, any layer hits for 12. You have... Do you have the, frick is it called? The one that knocks him back?
Yes, repelling blast. Yep.
Thank you. Okay, so that guy is gonna go back, lands against the door at the end of the hall with a thud. A very loud thud. Anyone on the opposite end of the door would certainly hear that.
Well.
Did he just fly past the one that was there? I was hoping he would knock into the other ones.
Sure. Why not? Yeah. He knocks him.
Zarian would move up and look at the skeleton and be like, "You creature, guard that entryway," and then go to attack the prone guy here. Do I do that with advantage?
Sure. Yeah, he's prone.
Okay.
All
right.
Yep.
Awesome. And
yes,
I think
throw
that's it
pennies
for
at
me.
me. Alright, then it's the zombies. Well, they can't do much of anything. That zombie's gonna stand up and try to punch Zarian. Probably get their sheet open. That may help. 14 does not punch you. The other two zombies, they're stuck in this room here. So they're going to attack Mo. 17 for 3.
No.
Oh, you see that the bludgeoning damage shakes Mo to his very core. And with the second hit, he crumples, his bones falling apart, and he, you can see his mandible flexes one last time as he collapses into a pile.
He caused this. He deserved it.
With Mo no longer obscuring the walkway, these zombies are free to enter into the chamber.
They killed Kenny.
So we have one more punch for Zarian. 19.
That one will hit.
Yeah, you take 3. And then this other guy is feeling adventurous, going to attack Edel Air. 16 is a hit for 2.
Okay.
And then... Oh no! Well, Eenie is still alive. He's way back here, though.
Yeah, I'm just gonna tell him to hide. There's nothing in that room, even though they didn't open the door.
There's just a sarcophagus here. So
okay, I can't. Yeah, sorry, I couldn't see him.
Oh right,
just
yeah, the light is up there. So he looks to you and shrugs.
And just point.
He points to sarcophagus.
Go.
Alright, he shambles over to the sarcophagus. He starts pulling at the stone lid, and it's far too heavy. It doesn't even budge. And that's how he spends the rest of his turn. Pulling and trying to...
Good job. Keep doing it.
That's a miss.
Alright, I'm gonna move kind of past Constantine into this little nook here. And then I'm gonna kind of peek around the corner and blast a sacred flame at that zombie next to a lair.
Yeah, he definitely failed.
Alright, let's do some damage.
-2.
Oh, wait. Yes, I did it right. Okay.
Yes, you did.
Radiant damage.
And Constantine.
Oh.
Sorry. I'm gonna go ahead and toll the dead on the one closest to our big friend up there.
Oh, I'm surrounded.
That'll be nothing. Alright, wisdom save from one of the ones. Let's see if it matters. It does matter! So this guy in the front that's bloodied takes 6.
Alrighty. And that... Oh, actually, I'll go ahead and give him Bardic Inspiration to
Isn't
Zarian.
Toll the Dead 1d12 if it's...
Yeah, it is. I've got 2
rolled a
versions.
D12.
Oh, okay. I just didn't see the die on the, thing, so I it doesn't say.
Yeah, if
No,
you,
I
if you
got
highlight over the
damage
number,
and
it'll show
damage.
you the formula.
Okay.
Alright, Constantine, are you done?
Bardic Inspiration is Arian, and that's me.
Zarian. We'll use blue for Bardic.
Thank you.
Alright, Talion is going to run up, so he's closer. He still only has he has limited ammunition, so he's got to throw his second hand axe, his second and last hand axe, at the one that's closest. And 13 is a hit for 4. Oh shucks. Elaire.
Alright, since the thing is right on top of me, what I'm just going to do is I'm going to use my melee attack. I'm going to use my hand axe on it. One-handed, obviously.
Okay. 6 will miss.
Yep.
Zarian.
All right. I suppose for the sake of my friends here, I'm probably gonna go after this guy. So we're gonna take a swing on him as soon as I can pull up my character sheet. Oh wait, I'm still rolling with advantage. I apologize, but that's still a miss. But
Inspiration.
oh yeah, I can use
it's
that.
A nat
Let's go.
1. It's an auto fail.
Oh wait.
Oh,
And that
crap,
one.
yeah.
Oh yeah, it is. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, no point in that.
Yeah, keep your inspiration. Alright, so we have zombies, and this massive hulking warrior is swinging on them with his warhammer. So they're all just gonna kind of claw and slash at you, Zarian. So 3, 1, 2, 3. It looks like a single hit for
1
5.
hits. Yep.
And unfortunately, that's it, because they can't really get up closer to do anything else. Our friend Eenie still he can't get in the sarcophagus.
I like his effort.
All right, to try and just kind of clear that space, I'm going to try to hit that zombie again with the Sacred Flame.
Okay. 12 is a fail. He takes 4.
Oh man, so close. Just duck back behind the wall.
Okay. Back to Constantine.
Same thing again, but this time I will do it on the one directly in front, closest to a layer right there. For only 3.
14 from Toll. You need another.
Yeah, he just kind of
wisdom
bangs
save,
his loot whenever he does it.
and he fails.
And I'm gonna save the Bardic Inspirations. That's me.
Okay, Talion is out of ranged attacks. He's looking at his pistols. He's very distressed. Given the option to do nothing, he's gonna go ahead and take aim. And he will fire at the one in front of Elaire. Bang! You see the stone pierces through the zombie, and it falls over dead.
Hey, nice.
Good job.
And
Yay.
it stays dead.
Oh thank God.
Oh, that's-
Elaire.
Alright, I'm staying right where I am,
No!
and I'm
move!
using Eldritch Blast on the one I picked. That one.
Okay. Nine is a hit.
hey.
Phew.
And and he takes the full brunt of the damage and falls over dead.
Yeah, he also gets repulsed back into the door.
It doesn't matter.
You sure you want to keep knocking on that thing?
Hey, I can't control it, man.
Is providing half. Shut the fuck.
I just like blasting things backwards.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, so you're sure you're staying there?
Yeah, no movement.
Zarian.
All right. Well, I can't move, so we're gonna go ahead and
Well, actually, you can move. The one right in front of you, I killed.
I'm gonna. Oh, there's another one right next to me. So I'm gonna hit him, or attempt to.
Yeah,
Very nice.
definitely a hit.
All right. I think that's it for me.
I like having a big tanky Goliath.
Well, he won't be standing forever.
For sure. I'm coming to help.
Zombies.
How many are there?
A lot. The whole room was filled.
Oh
Oh
god.
my god.
So yes.
That guy just moved past me. Do I get an attack of opportunity on him?
He didn't move
He's still
past.
within reach of you.
He's still within engagement.
Oh, okay.
It's only if he leaves your range, if you would get him out.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, that's all 3.5 stuff.
Alright,
3 point.
so we have 1 attack on Hilaire, 2 on Zarian. Hilaire takes 2. Zarian, miss. Zombie in the back, sad.
Sad.
Ah, sad zombie.
Esmus.
All right, since that space got filled up. Oops, sorry, was not pushing the button. Since he took up that space, I'm gonna just blast that guy that just took up the space for the sake of flame. Trying to save my spell slots.
Okay, he's failed. Just need the damage roll.
Oof.
Every
Big
little
old 2.
bit counts.
Every bit counts.
For sure.
Constantine.
Same one.
Failed again. Oh my
Is he
god.
still standing?
Still standing. These guys are very resilient.
Damn it. That's all I can do. Oh, I'll turn behind myself and give him one of my remaining 2 daggers. Battalion. Just fling it, I suppose.
He promptly takes it and throws it at the zombie. He would be proficient. I'm just gonna make a straight dex roll. That's a fail. Because
Okay.
even with proficiency, that would be 7 or 8. Still miss. Oh no, wait, 8.
Mhm.
8 is a hit.
Nice.
That's the magic number.
Hey.
Nice.
Well done.
All right, the damage
Like
doesn't
bounce
matter.
up a
That
wall.
zombie is at 1 hit point, so he's gonna go down.
Oh.
Zombie dies, but then he gets to make a con save. So the creature takes the dagger to the chest. You see it slump over dead and stop moving, but then it shudders for a moment and it forces itself back up and stands staring hungrily at Hilaire.
Well.
Well, I should have taken Buck's advice before, so I am going to waste a turn and use my disengage maneuver.
Bingo!
And I'm done.
Zarian.
I was really hoping you would kill this one next to me so I could disengage into the hallway.
Now you're fine.
I'm sorry, I was trying to do it.
Well, all right. For the sake of just getting a zombie out of the way, I'm going after this one. Let's see.
Oh yeah, 6 damage. So the zombie. Yep. You hit him. He falls down once again. Then there's a clang as the dagger that's sticking out of his chest collides with the stone floor, and then 4, 5, 6, 11. Yep. Once again, he shudders as he pushes himself to his feet.
Oh, I'm not sure how much longer I can keep this up.
Well, let's see. Let's say Zombie A chases away the fleeing Elair.
Brave Sir Robin.
Would provoke an opportunity attack if you'd like. And that's... Ooh, oh god, that's a big hit. So 13. Let's see. Can he survive? Nope. That is dead zombie.
Cowardice!
Nice.
Smash.
Other zombie's gonna run to you. And you can't opt that one because you've already used your reaction. Shuffle around. These are smart zombies. And then we're gonna attack Zarian twice.
Wait, if he went into this spot and then into this spot, would that technically provoke?
Yes, it would, Azimus.
Yes, that would.
I was about to ask, is there a zombie to the north of me? I didn't see him.
He just ran up there.
Okay.
I had a thing up there. Sorry.
Are you gonna roll it? 8 is still a hit. So
awesome.
8 for 8.
Nice.
Very nice.
Alright, here we go. Zombies are attacking things. Let's punch Talion. This'll learn him to show up.
Oh!
Yikes.
Oh.
And then 2 on our beefy boy.
I thought that was the 2 rules up there. Was that from earlier?
That what the heck was that? Oh no, I must have already attacked you. I'm sorry.
I was about to say, don't do it again.
Yeah, look, those ones actually hit. And
Those were
Azimus,
7 and 13.
It is your turn.
Alright, I push past Constantine and go to help Big Goliath Man. I'm gonna attack this guy here
Okie doke.
with the scimitar.
Skip it.
Come on.
That's a hit for 4.
Alright. Then he kind of just looks at him and nods and looks back to the zombie. That's my turn.
Constantine.
Okay, out with the rapier, because I can't draw a dagger and a rapier at the same time, so rapier up against the one to the north of me. For
Hit.
8?
That's a hit.
Yep, and then that's just gonna be me. Oh, I will move once. Just so there.
Cool. Talion, no longer having to rely on throwing what random objects he can find, is going to pull out his rapier. Desperado Avenger. And stab at the zombie. Killing it? Question mark? Killing it.
Hey,
Yay.
the Desperado rides again.
Elair.
Elair is really enjoying this Eldritch Blast, so he's gonna do it again. Against this guy all the way over here.
Okay. Yes, that is a hit. And he gets knocked back. And then, are you finished?
Yes.
Okay, Zarian.
Alright, I suppose I will swing on the guy in the doorway. I just have to... What?
There's a hit. Does he survive? He does not. Another dead zombie.
That is 2! Let's see if I can get 3! And, I'm my turn.
Okay, last remaining zombie shuffles forward, and scratches at you. He just kind of feebly rakes his arm on your chest. It doesn't do much.
Bounces off muscles.
More like chainmail.
That too.
Azimus.
Right, go over here, attack with the scimitar. Five damage.
Yep.
And that's my turn.
Constantine.
Bong.
And a wisdom save. Watch him pass it. Nope. Take 7.
Hey.
Yep, falls down and gets back up. And it points at Constantine like Babe Ruth calling a shot.
I was gonna move around the corner there a second.
Yeah, go ahead.
Just there. Check on me, Eenie.
So Talion is going to step here, saying how he once again no longer has access to the baddies. He's going to reach down towards Meanie's body, grab the dagger that Meanie was holding, and throw it at the zombie up ahead. Take that! Alright, it is a hit. Once again, our zombie friend is at 1. So the zombie just needs to fail the save. To be fair, I don't know what to do.
Oh.
Yeah. Okay.
Damn.
And
Critical success.
Hilaire.
Eldritch Blast again.
Okay, 8. Let's see. Ah, nope, he's dead.
Hey.
So I would imagine like
And blown
he's
back.
very rotty. So as he
rattling this
blows
door.
back against the door, he just kind of splats, leaving a sheen of viscera coating the door.
Well done, everyone. Splendid display.
Well, that was satisfying.
Yeah, and I didn't get touched the entire time. Are you looking okay up there?
Well, I've had better days, but I'm all right.
Hey, can you bring the light back? I want to check with the skeletons. Well, I want to see what's in the coffin.
I still have the I gotta get the coin.
Do I give them?
Okay. So walking up to it, does it have any markings of an axe on it?
Zero axe markings. As
Any
you
other?
walk in, the sarcophagus is open, and it seems the zombie has pried its heavy stone lid a couple inches, and you can actually see into the crypt. It looks like the sarcophagus is empty from the bit that you can see inside, and the side of the sarcophagus bears a faded picture of spear-wielding warriors charging across plains on horseback.
So the inside of it is completely and utterly empty.
Well, yeah, again, it's dark in here. You know, the light is only coming from that coin in the back,
Oh,
and you can only see, like, the skeletons only opened it maybe 2 or 3 inches, so you're kind of like spearing in, but it looks empty. Yeah.
okay. Let's push the rest of it off and get my rapier ready for the good old shove around. Do you need any check to push it off, or do I just?
No,
am I able to do it?
yeah, you're not as weak as Yep.
Okay, so push it off.
If a ghostly spear appears, get the hell out of there.
No spear.
Yeah, I'm not gonna fall for that again. Rapier.
Dust and humanoid
Right.
bones scattered the bottom of the sarcophagus. And you said
Any
you're.
clangs?
What are you doing with your rapier?
I'm basically shoving it all around and trying to pick up anything that might clang or
Shoving it.
Yeah, like,
okay,
scraping it around.
As you scrape it around in the inside of the sarcophagus, trying to see if there might be something hidden in here, like with the previous crypts, you notice something. Instead of the sound of metal striking stone, as you scrape it along the bottom of the sarcophagus, it's very different. The material feels softer.
what,
have
like
you-
it's given or
It's It's hard to tell because you're not really in there, right? You're just kind of poking it with your rapier.
Yeah, he's kind of just he's not really looking into it. He's keeping his face away in case something just sprouts out of it and just scraping along.
Constantine, what have you found?
I'm not too sure. What does it sound like?
Well, it's hard to determine because there are still remains and dust inside the sarcophagus. So as you kind of swirl your rapier around and mix it all up, like you're kind of clanking into that and you're so there's noise. It's more or less the texture, the sensation, because instead of scraping on stone, it's almost like something softer, like hardened mud or clay.
Can I try to pierce into it? Like if I push my sword into it?
Absolutely. And you do.
Constantine, are you making
you
a soup?
shove your rapier through this barrier at the bottom of the sarcophagus. And when you pull your rapier out, you see that maybe 7 inches of the blade is covered in this reddish brine. It smells extremely salty, but it's the color of blood, and it's thick like tree sap.
There's something underneath this coffin.
There's a false bottom?
It looks like it. I mean, he's gonna pull it out and show like the dripping sort of thick bloodish liquid.
Blood?
Can I? Does it just smell salty?
It smells very salty.
I'm gonna put my finger on it. Just dab it and put it on my tongue.
Famous
Constitution saving throw.
Famous last words.
Exactly. I taste it.
Many times as I run this, I don't think. Give me 1 second why I totally don't Google diseases in definition. I'm kidding. It tastes bad. Really bad.
Okay.
Extremely salty and almost kind of metallic, like blood if you've ever cut your finger and then put it in your mouth. But there's also this underlying taste of rot and decay. Something dead has certainly befouled whatever substance this is.
I think it's diseased. I think it's rotted bodies.
Well, don't lick it again.
No, he kind of just wipes it on his. He wipes away the whatever liquid is on his finger away on his mage armor because it's just kind of floating there. But should we break it open?
Well, before you do, I think with respect to Talion, he would probably want to take those paintings and save them before you destroyed them with this red brine.
Which paintings?
Paintings?
You said something about paintings.
It's like a picture on the side of the sarcophagus.
Oh, okay. So it's it's made.
It's carved.
Like, okay,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
I thought from the way you it sounded like paintings. I was like, oh,
That's their friend Eenie.
I want to save those.
I also know for future reference, do not taste strange liquids.
Yeah, I'm too lazy to crack open the DMG for now. But I will have to. I'm gonna have to bookmark that page now. Apparently, since you're gonna taste everything.
Alrighty.
You want me to?
What's interesting is you did something he's never experienced before.
Right.
That's a good thing.
Would you like for me to hit this with my hammer? Bust it open?
No, because what if it splashes more of that crap everywhere?
Oh, you already licked it. I don't think it can get much worse.
No, but
Yeah, that's true.
no, but it's okay. Look, it's okay. I'm gonna. Did it seem like the? Okay, I'm gonna. Does Eenie have a little bit of clock just like leaning off him, or?
Sure. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna wipe my blade on the cloth and clean it off,
Right.
and then I'm going to put the blade back in about a good 2 inches and see if there's any water level. See if I can get my hands in it without touching the disgusting liquid underneath, basically, and start ripping whatever the floor is.
Okay. Pushing your blade in through the false bottom, you discover that the liquid goes up to the surface. Like, underneath this false bottom, the entire hollowed out sarcophagus is filled with this liquid. You still want to try and rip it out?
Eenie, rip it out.
Eenie starts wiping away at the bottom of the sarcophagus, pushing the human remains onto the floor unceremoniously. And he grabs the edges of this false bottom, and he starts to pull on it, and it seems like that material, it was made of plaster, and it's very brittle, and as he pulls it, it breaks off in large chunks. And as he does, he takes away a portion, maybe about two-thirds of a foot, and he breaks it and he kind of sets it on the floor next to him, grabs another chunk and pulls away a handful, and he starts revealing what's underneath. You can see that the cavity below the sarcophagus contains a human mummy floating in a shallow pool of red brine.
I stab it.
Okay. It kind of bobs in the liquid, sloshing it over the edges of the sarcophagus, and it knocks one of the moonstones in its eye sockets out of its place and into the red muck.
Oh, crap.
What's in there? Constantine.
Oh, boy.
There's a dead guy in here, and he's wrapped up like an Egyptian. But, Eenie, drag him out.
He... Meanie grabs the mummy by the foot and starts to walk backwards towards the door, dragging it out. As he does, the second moonstone rolls out of its home inside the socket, being violently jerked by Eenie as he tries to free it, and bloop, into the reddish muck it goes.
You didn't have to be so rough.
Constantine, why are you dragging out this mummy?
I don't know, I thought I don't know. Okay, Eenie, you can let him go now, and guess who's going swimming?
Why are you climbing in there?
I ain't climbing in there, he's climbing in there.
Eenie?
Eenie's going in.
Eenie looks at the red brine and looks back to you, and then he points at his chin.
You know, I point at my two eyes, and I point down at the now eyeless mummy. Those two things that were in his eyes, you need to go down and get them.
He turns and points at Azimus.
No. You.
He walks up to the crypt, and you see him lean over, almost at the waist, and like dives in. He's completely submerged up to the shoulder blades, and you see him kind of sloshing around, thrashing this liquid all over as he hunts the bottom of the container for the moonstones.
While we're here, I'm going to use 4 points for my lay on hands on myself.
Absolutely.
Okay, look for the moonstones, and if there's anything else down there, bring it up. Any treasure.
As he's kind of fishing around, Azimus, as you look at this corpse that Constantine has untombed, you notice something peculiar. Well, probably not, concerning it's a mummy. The corpse is desiccated. Looks like it's impossibly old, but you're unable to determine just exactly how old. Whatever that liquid is seems to have preserved it quite well. And you can even see the telltale signs of the organ removal. A cut that goes from his clavicle all the way down to his pelvic bone. And it's been crudely stitched back together. And you can see that his eyes have been removed and replaced with the stones that Constantine has lost. And there are other signs of ritualistic burial here.
I really don't like that.
Constantine, did you say there were stones in his eyes?
Yeah, there were stones in his eyes. I've seen him pop out and... Well, I did cause one of them. I'm sorry, Eenie. I did cause one of them. I should share 50% of this, but I'm not an idiot. I'm not driving in, jumping in that water. You're seemingly unaffected by it. That's the only reason I'm going to cheer you for it. But you also caused 50% of this, so you're also at cause.
Asmus, do you think they might have put something in that stitching?
Azimus is kind of just like standing there, just kind of like staring down at the mummy. And then after a few seconds, he just kneels down and attempts to smash its head with his shield.
I love the icon update. That's great.
Yeah.
To see what happens.
Like a piñata.
Hey.
He bursts out of the water, one moonstone in each hand, as he thrusts his arms up into the air.
you did good. You did good. Okay, can I have them?
He reaches out and hands them to you. They're slick and slimy with the reddish liquid still clinging to them.
Okay, I'm gonna rip the piece of cloth off. Oh no, actually, he's covered in the crap.
Well, just lick it clean.
Yeah,
I
like a golf ball.
I'm going to. Oh crap! I don't want to put it all over my stuff. Anyway, I'm just gonna shove it in my bag. So, 2 moonstones.
If you want, I'll wipe those off with my shirt. I really don't mind.
Yeah, please. I'm just keeping them in my bag for later. We can pawn them off and.
It's a weird conversation.
Oh, the value of them is no real thing to me anyway. I wipe them off and hand them back to him.
Oh, Azimus, you are successful. You're able to crush the mummy's head without any difficulty.
Okay. Good to know.
Wait, so mummy's got. Is it stitches up him or is he?
Yeah.
A cut.
Did
You want to cut it open, Constantine?
A little bit.
Sociopath?
All the organs must
What
be
do you
gone by
expect
now.
to find?
I don't know. He stitched them up for some reason.
Do I know?
Do you know what?
Sorry, I guess I was not holding the button right. I don't know why Asmus would necessarily know, but do I know anything about why they would cut open a mummy? Like, I know in real life.
Sure,
but...
yeah. We'd say it's pretty common knowledge that the mummification process requires the removal of the vital organs.
Yeah. So the probability that they put something back in...
Right. Well, I would be inclined to agree with you. However, as Constantine removes the last of the stitches, the chest kind of springs open, unfolding like some grotesque flower. And as it opens up in front of you, you can see where its heart should have been. There is a blackish, leathery bag about the size of your fist.
Eli, where did you go?
Wow.
I'm standing in the hall, watching all of this unfold.
Okay, gonna reach in unceremoniously and pick it up. Keeping my dagger at the ready.
You
in
see
case
that
something else pops up.
the bag has been sewn into its chest. Literally, they've connected the ventricles and the arteries where its heart should have been and sewn them to the bag. So as you rip and tear it free, it makes a sickening, gristling, snapping sound, and Eenie points. Beans!
I'm gonna open the bag.
Do it.
Oh,
Oh, God. Inside this bag are 8 tiny black beans.
Beans!
Did you
I
say
thought he was
beans or beans?
I thought he was saying brains, but I'm gonna hold the bag up. Beans.
Beans, okay.
You're telling me there's beans in there?
Magic beans! In a bag.
I mean, they just look like beans to me. Should I eat one?
No!
No!
Yes!
What is it with you and sticking things in your mouth?
Do not eat black magic beans. I don't.
Hey.
Well, I don't know. It might be good for you. I'm not sure, but
They could be an aphrodisiac.
let's save them for later. We'll eat one once we get out of here.
They could eat you from the inside.
Okay, I'm gonna do the bag back up and stick it away in my bigger bag.
We still have a job to do.
I'll just add 8 beans, all with capitals.
And a tiny black bag. And 2 moonstones.
Very nice.
Starting to have a list to keep up with.
I know, right?
There should be. I think there's there's notes and stuff in the journal if you want to add it in there. That's,
Oh yeah, good point. We have any notes and stuff, but oh, do you think we could get like a separate loot sheet? Like for stuff we find and we can all just keep track of it.
Yeah, because we have to keep track of those books too.
You guys want another handout? Sure.
Please,
Well,
yeah.
just one for notes about people and one for notes about the stuff we find.
Bucks, I did something and I want to make sure that I did it right. Is it alright if I just click Eldritch Blast for a second?
Sure.
There you go.
That's
Alright.
cool and all, but gifts tend to slow down Roll20 quite a bit.
Oh,
So I would
alright,
prefer... if
I'll
you-
take it out if you want.
Thank you.
right.
Unlimited power!
Oh, that was so clever.
If we're done desecrating the dead, shall we?
Hey, it's not desecrating as long as you do it unceremoniously. Actually, yeah, that's the definition. Let's go.
Well, we can't really know if they already desecrated it in the first place. We don't know if this guy was evil or not.
Who knows? It could be some.
I just want to make sure it doesn't come back like the rest of them.
How about this? In here.
Eenie, come on.
Right.
There's another one.
You did good. I'll get you some brains later.
Let's back up if you plan on opening this one. I don't trust a wide open room full of zombies and a sarcophagus at the end.
Would you like me to do it again?
Agreed.
I'd like for him, the creature, to do it.
I kind of want to save him. He's been good to me.
All right, then you can go for it if you wish.
Gonna go and rip the lid off.
Are you sure? Do you want me to describe it first?
Oh yeah, please.
Oh boy.
Carved into the north-facing side of the sarcophagus are ghastly images of human cannibalism. You can see an entire tribe of some people who they are feasting on each other, murdering people that are depicted to be friends and family and loved ones. Some are even in the process of cannibalizing themselves, raising up their own legs and arms in some macabre display.
It looks like a cook died here.
Huh.
Gonna slide it
cook?
open.
Constant.
Okay. What's your dex mod?
My dex mod, it is +2.
Ooh, okay. So that's a save of... Yeah, alright. I'm
What?
kidding. The sarcophagus is empty.
Okay. I thought, oh crap, I'm gonna have to roll dex now. Just watch that witch pop up from the other room and fireball me to that.
Oh, that wouldn't be good.
No. Alright, if it's empty, I suppose I'll just turn back. Yeah, turns out he ate whatever was in here. No beans.
I feel like this entire module for the descent to
It is very strange that we found black beans inside of a mummy, though.
Maybe they are fans of Tex-Mex, cuisine.
Oh, come on, man.
Or beanstalks.
Oh, man. Ooh.
Yeah, seriously.
Jesus. We're gonna have to. I can't even do my voice. We're gonna have to get that figured out by someone that might know better.
No, I'm
Yeah,
hungry.
we'll-
I broke the rule. I'm talking about food during the session. Now I'm thinking about
That's a rule?
burritos with. Well, it's not a hard rule, but it's a good one.
Shall
Because now I'm distracted. Like, you guys are trying to explore, and I'm thinking like burritos with rice, black beans, and corn.
That sounds good.
Yeah, now you're making
All right,
me
guys,
hungry.
session's over.
Yeah,
It was fun.
yeah. Time for dinner.
Anyway, focus.
All right.
I'm
So
a fat guy,
shall we?
man, all right?
Let's move on.
Think we shall.
Okay.
Oh.
Ooh.
The walls and floors of this room are covered with streaks and splashes of dried blood. 2 dangling bodies are shackled to the east and southern walls, and one is an elderly male human, the other a young female tiefling. Both are covered head to toe in bloody gashes, and neither of them are moving. In the middle of the room is a sturdy wooden chair with a bloody whip draped over it, and a bucket half filled with salt sits on the floor nearby the 2 hanging corpses.
They've been
Bodies.
torturing these people.
Yes, this is terrible.
I will move to the one in front of me and inspect her to see if she is still he or she is still living.
As you move closer, you can detect a very faint but present signs of her breathing.
Oh, this one is still alive.
What do you want to do with her?
Well, my medicine is terrible, so I could use 1 point of lay on hands, but that would take away from a point from us.
I think we might need it more.
Did we ever
Oh.
get any healing potions or anything?
Unfortunately not. We spent
No.
all of our gold on...
On you!
Yeah. I was just thinking about before, like, the first time.
No.
Okay.
Or at least not what I saw on the videos I watched of you guys.
For sure.
Yeah. Do you
Some
think it's
nachos.
worth picking them back up,
Queso
or should we
cheese.
just leave them?
Well, they might know something we don't. They might have valuable information.
True.
Somebody check the other one, and I'm gonna actually Zarian, like he's not one to. He wants people to pull their weight, but he's also not one to let someone die either. So he will use 1 point of lay on hands on this lady. Or man, or whoever it is.
She's a lady.
Okay.
Inspecting the man feels that he is dead. And using lay on hands on the woman, you see her head begins to lift up as she stirs slightly. She doesn't open her eyes.
Don't make a sound, and we will save you.
She doesn't say anything.
If you're conscious and you can hear me and you can still walk, try to get up.
She's chained to the wall?
Oh, okay. And we will. Somebody look for a key or something.
Alaire will look for a key around the room.
Did we get some keys before in here?
You did. You took
Yeah.
keys from the guy in the room with all the water.
Yeah.
he was
Oh, yeah.
torturing. Yeah, he was torturing that noble guy, wouldn't he?
Mm-hmm.
And the keys there unlocked. Like, one of the keys there unlocked his shackles. So.
You found some keys earlier?
Yes.
See if you can do something about this.
I'm not sure exactly who has them. I don't think I have them in my. I kind of just pats himself around, looks in his back. No, I don't have them.
Maybe it's me.
Talion holds him up. I got him.
Italian's got it. Okay.
And he throws him to Zarian.
Thank you. I will attempt to unshackle her with one of these keys.
You fumble around for a minute, eventually you find it, and she just drops to the floor like a sack. Oh.
I think she's beyond walking at this point.
Your legs are broken.
No, I'll be fine.
Who are you?
My name is Vendetta Cress. I distribute wine and spirits for the Othun patriarch family. I was attacked. They brought me here, and under torture, they asked me about the Othuns and their security at their compound. There was another man, and she looks over to the corpse hanging from the wall. He was from the Jasso family, worked for them. I don't know why, but they seem to want to know all about the number of guards and the position of them on the individual properties.
Well, that's obvious for an attack. Elaire will take out his water skin and give the tiefling woman some water if she wants it.
She takes your water skin, but instead of drinking, she pours it onto her wounds and starts kind of... It's almost disturbing to look at, but she takes her hands and starts scooping and dragging inside of the cuts that kind of scatter her body. And you can see she's digging salt out of the wounds.
Oh, alright.
And how do you spell Othuns? I'm just writing this down in notes.
Just like it sounds, actually.
Othuns.
Othun.
Othuns. Okay. Found a mate of the Othuns cult looking for weaknesses in wealthy patriarch houses. Well, if you think everything behind us should be clear, if you think you'll be okay here, we can come back for you, or you can make your way out yourself.
She looks around.
I think the least we can do is guide her to the exit and then come back.
No.
She doesn't know anything about this place.
Give me a weapon. I'd much prefer to stay with you. It seems safer that way. And
We have one of those daggers back on the floor.
Talion holds up one of them. Right, like this.
Hang on now. Should we... Never mind. Just do it.
Yeah. What is your preferred weapon?
She holds the dagger. This will be fine.
Well,
Alright.
just stay in the middle of the group. Try not to get separated, and hopefully you'll survive.
I'm tougher than I
Obviously,
look.
Elaire will take his water skin back. Just thought I'd mention that.
It's through the door there, and she points to the north. From time to time, as I was tortured here, I heard strange sounds coming from the opposite side of that door. It sounded like stone scraping on stone, opening and closing like a door.
Is she not disturbed by the skeleton at all?
She's been extremely wounded. She doesn't pay attention very much.
Oh, okay. Alright. Shall we check the other man's body? See if we can find anything useful?
There would be nothing. They're wearing like
Okay.
simple rags. Anything
Okay.
of value
They
or
were
use
stripped.
has been stripped from them, and yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
So we trek onwards.
What did you say her name was again?
Vendetta Cress.
Vendetta Crest. Bit of a foreshadowing name, don't you think?
Would you like...
Here,
Oh, yeah,
why don't you go
Vendetta.
to the entrance where it's safe? Nah, I'm gonna cut these.
Oh man.
Hey,
Little
you
on
want
the
me-
nose.
All right. I
Did you want
suppose
me
I
to take
will.
the lead?
What's that?
Seeing
If you
as-
if you would like,
I'm only saying because you took a few punches.
I healed myself. I'm
Did you?
mostly healthy.
If you're
I'm
good
still
to go,
resilient.
yeah. If you're good to go, I'll follow right behind.
I'm still strong,
Alrighty.
and we will keep going. Oh. Sorry, I'm editing. I've spoke through.
So they're going through this cultist dungeon. They found a altar to Bane, and they decided it would be good to mess with it. So they have skeletons to follow now. I'm sorry, not Bane, Merkel.
The skeleton's marching in front of her. This is great. Okay.
Zarian, did you see that?
I did.
Yes. As you turn the corner, you hear footsteps as somebody, you would recognize them as one of the Fists of Bane, with their large shields with the handprint on it, went scurrying off eastward down the hall.
The enemy is aware we're here. We must charge forward. They'll be here any second.
Hurry!
Okay, let's
No,
go.
no.
He went through that door.
Yeah, they would have left the door open as they passed through, and oh my god, there's a lot of them! Everybody roll initiative. I like that they chased them. Like,
Hey, 14.
I can't forget our NPC companions.
Oof. The one time I need to,
Hell
move
yeah.
quickly and I can't.
Gambi, Data, the Fists. This is like the only time ever it'll be appropriate to say, "Get ready to get fisted." All right, Asmus.
I am going to. I guess I'll push up past in front of Zarian.
That's
And
bold.
he kind of just like stands there in front of that nearest cultist in the door and just like puts his shield up and his spear out, and he says, and he doesn't say anything.
So is that a ready action? If they step forward, you're
Yes.
spear them. Got you. See, I got you.
Perfect.
Talion cannot see, so he's going to go 10, 20, 5, and from there he can see a bunch of people. He's going to use one of his few remaining so precious bullets, and he would totally sharpshooter that, right? Pow! Oh, that's a miss.
Oh.
Okay, he can't move any further because it's too cramped. So then the fists. Azimus, your reaction, because they are definitely going to step right up in your square.
Alrighty. I will roll to spear.
21.
Nice.
That is a hit.
Nice.
Yeah.
Well now.
That's a good hit.
Awesome.
All right. The fist is completely unfazed. They step forward, and you see this one. It takes that shield that it's carrying, and it lashes out with it, but not at you. It lashes out and tries to hit Zarian. So Zarian, mechanically, the Fist of Bane is trying to shove you. You get to contest it with
Opposed athletics
or acrobatics. It's your choice, but they rolled a 22.
Oh, jeez. I don't know if I can beat that.
Negative,
Yeah.
Ghost Rider. So, with the shove, they're going to choose to knock you back 10 feet, which, they're kind of diagonal, so you're going to go over there. And then the other fists, 5, 10, 25, 30. Constantine, you would get an op attack if you'd like to take it on the fist at the top.
I would like to, please.
Sure.
Swipe at him with the rapier.
But you see, these guys, they are a highly intelligent, militarized unit. 16 actually is a miss. You lash out at them,
Ooh.
and you just kind of scrape along their chain armor. So they all move into position. This guy has used his action, but we have 3 others in position ready to beat the snot out of you. And
Can somebody move this coin up near my head just for better viewing pleasure? Because I can't get it.
like, where do you want it? Where are you moving it?
It's under Zarian now.
Yeah, that's where it was supposed to be.
Okay.
Azarian's carrying it.
All right.
Okay, fist. Here we go. We have 3 that can attack. Turn it back to normal. First one attacking Zarian. Bash, misses. Second one attacking Constantine. Bash, misses. Oh my god, guys, come on. Third one attacking Azimus. Hey, here we go.
Ow.
Oof.
And then it will be Constantine's turn.
Alright, rapier's out with the dagger, the one remaining one, and I'm gonna stab at him twice. Because I think that's the only good thing I can do right now. No.
18 will hit for 6.
Okay, nice. And that's all I can do.
Eenie is stuck way in the back, and you hear him shouting from the back, "Boss!"
Make a war beat! Rattle your bones.
Eenie, you see him take his hand, and he reaches into his own tunic, and there's a cracking sound as he pulls out a rib, and he's just take it and chuck it up into the front towards the towards one of the fists.
Oh my god!
Talk about an
brilliant.
improvised weapon.
Hey, it's
Oh
a
my
hit!
lord! Oh my god!
Stop
Dex,
making me like skeletons.
Dex is +2, so it's D4 +2. 6 damage.
What the hell?
He
Clocks
just
him in the hand.
right in the like in the temple. The fist is very confused as he reaches up and what was that?
That's great.
The
Don't
greatest
mess with Eenie.
skeleton there ever was.
I'm gonna see that, and Zarian's gonna be like, "Great job, Eenie," and then go for a strike against the same guy. I did not press Alt when I clicked my character.
Wow.
This
Can I
place is
use that? I guess Bardic Inspiration wouldn't help.
Yeah, no, because it's only a D6.
All right. Well, that's me then.
Alrighty, Elaire.
Alright, Lair casts a spell and a beam of blue light streaks from his hand. Looks a little bit different than the Eldritch Blast. This one is called Witch Bolt.
Ooh, nice.
Sorry, I gotta pick the one I'm attacking.
Are you like one of those anime characters that, like, whenever you, whenever you say what attack you're doing, you're like, "Witch Bolt."
No, I don't do that. I really hate that. That drives me nuts. But the description of the spell actually says what I just described.
Yeah.
Totally making a character that does that now. Did you cast? There it is. Wow.
Ooh.
Nice.
All right. So
Nice.
this lightning arches. Oh well, it kind of sucks because it's gone now. It arches out. It hits the first fist, and you see their arms flail out to the sides as they die.
Oh, man. Okay. Well, I guess it's good that I killed them.
But yeah, max damage, man.
That's nice.
Lightning.
Vendetta Cress is 10, 20. No, she can't get up there. You see, there's this hallway has collapsed in the southern end, and they reach down, they pick up a stone, and then they throw it at who could she even see? At this guy up here next to Zarian. Yeah, wow, it's a hit.
Wow.
Mike.
The heck is this?
Yeah.
NPCs. NPC.
It's got quite a curveball.
Bonk.
Oh, not as fulfilling as the skeleton.
Well, I mean,
1-inch shank.
it's just a rock. It's not like a bone or anything, you know?
Well, you know, he still did max damage on that D4 with that bone.
That skeleton deserves a proper burial now.
He's gonna stay with us through the whole adventure.
Mm-hmm.
Azimus?
Would I be able to hit all 3 of those guys in front of me if I'd used a burning hands?
Huh. Well,
You'd have to like aim it at the wall, I think.
pull out one of the templates and see if you can position it in a way. I don't think you can from that square. If you took the op attack and moved backwards, probably.
Okay, let me get the template.
I know you could at least hit the 2 in front of you, probably.
Yeah, 2 in front of you, no problem. I'll let you do it.
Okay, so I use burning hand.
Wait, what was that? You're not in the wall. The point originates from you.
Oh, I thought you said I'll let you do it.
No, I said if you moved back, you could probably
Oh,
finagle it.
I see, I'm sorry.
Wait, you're gonna move back and take those...
Yeah, it's just 1.
See, because if you're here, and it can originate from within your square, like there, you get all 3.
Ooh,
Okay,
nice.
perfect. Yeah, I'm gonna do that.
Okay, so the guy in the bottom will take an opportunity attack. Let's see. Watch, it's a crit. You go unconscious.
Jesus.
It was close.
That made me really nervous for a
Alright.
second.
I use burning.
All right, go ahead and roll the damage, and I will roll their check. Also want to remind you of this. So we have a pass and 2 fails. I'll re-roll those 2 fails because they have advantage.
Terrible rolls.
And he
Yes!
still failed.
Hey.
Even, that's why I like early AoE, because even though it was only 7, it's 7, 14, 15, 16, 17 damage in a single turn. That's a lot.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's why, and not to go out on a tangent, but a lot of people argue that like the Dragonborn's breath attack isn't great, but at early levels, if you can position it well, it doesn't matter, because it may only be 3 damage, but if it's 3 damage to 6 units, that's a lot for a low level. Anyway,
That's true.
Asmus is done. Talion has one bullet remaining. And of course he's going to fire it at the Fist of Bane. Kapow! 14 is a miss. Okay, our fists are very sad because no matter what, one of them has to stay back. So this one will back off. Hey, wait a minute. Do I have the dumb? I do have the dumb. This one that is furthest away, they will drop their mace and pull out their longbow. Alright, so... Oh god, Asmus. I may have misguided you, because now you're in an even worse position.
Yep.
Oh no, we're fine. Constantine is there. We're gonna attack Constantine! Bash!
I should have kept my mouth shut.
And then
Alright,
we
yeah.
will the other guy there, the one with the marker on him, he can only attack Azimuth, so that's what he will do. And it's a hit. The last one will attack Zarian and misses.
Azimuth, are you still standing?
Nope.
Oh,
God.
I really feel like I want to take a look at the health thing because I looked at like all the averages of what I should be at 3rd level, and they're all like way higher than I.
because you rolled on your
Yeah, you rolled.
second level.
We're at
Oh
second.
yeah.
All right, the last one here with the longbow, Zarian.
I keep forgetting that we started at first.
All right.
And Constantine.
I'm sorry, Asmus. I gotta trample you in a little bit. I'm gonna step on top
Alright.
and rapier dagger the one right in front of me. Oh,
Nice.
Wow, 17 to miss.
Oh,
I know. I thought, oh, that was me.
Second one hits though.
Yeah. And then that's all I can do. So yeah, I'm just gonna stand there.
Eenie. Eenie is able to squeeze his way up here. And remember, Meanie and Mo were armed with daggers. Meanie has a silver flail, which he will now swing to no effect.
Alrighty.
Zarian.
I will attack the one right in front of me. Oh, I would have to land a 6 on that Bardic Inspiration to hit.
Do it, no balls.
All right.
Wait, nah, screw it. Yeah, do it.
How do I?
You just roll /R space 1d6. Nope, that is not a roll. You did it slash.
Okay. I must have added an accidental.
Something else you can do. There you go. So it's 2. It's still miss. Something else you can do if you can't remember the syntax is if you double bracket, like left bracket, 1d6, 1d6,
nice
and then
to know.
right bracket. That's the Roll20 format for an inline roll. So then it'll show it like that in a little box, but then if you highlight over it, you'll see it's actually a roll.
Okay.
I personally find that easier than /R space dice plus mod, you know.
Yeah.
All right. And then, of course, there's always the dice tool, wrong way, on the left.
Yeah, I tried. Oh yeah, I should have just used that.
I don't think the dice tool is as easy as just typing, but anyway. Where are we at? Zarian.
Yeah, I should have just used that.
Whiffed.
Sorry.
Elaire. Alright, Elaire.
Okay, I'm going to use Eldritch Blast if I can. I'm going to use the measuring tool to show you because it's a very tight squeeze.
Well, if you don't have to show me, I can see through your token. So yes, you would still be able to target him, but as his token is obscured, he has cover because he's around the corner. That one,
Same
though,
thing with that one?
nope. You can see the majority of the token.
Okay, so yeah, I'll target that one then. I don't want the.
Of course.
plus 2 AC.
Nice.
Wow, another max damage.
Coming in clutch with
Oh,
those
that's not even
spells.
max damage.
Plus, he's blown back.
It doesn't. There's a wall there.
So would that mean he falls prone?
No, that's not what it does.
Oh. I was fishing.
But I was gonna throw another rock.
I love it.
Commoner. Hiya!
Oh my god!
It's a miss.
It's kind of nuts what you're rolling.
Alright, Azimus is on the ground, coughing. You death save.
Wait a second. Where? Oh, yeah.
Nice.
Hey.
All right. I am not dying again, goddammit.
In the
We can't
future,
afford for you to die again.
Yeah, really.
roll.
No, I'm definitely rolling new character if I die again.
In the future, instead of rolling a con save, on your sheet under your hit point box, there's death saves, and if you click that, it'll automatically track if it's a success or a fail. Plus, D20 plus 0 mod. Oh, that's why, because your save gets a bonus, whereas your death wouldn't. Alright, anyway. No, that's not right. Why is it not? Anyway, I'll figure it out later. Talion! Oh, Talion's got no more range. Talion said. We're gonna pick up a rock! That's what we're all doing. We're all throwing stones. Did I accidentally muted myself? Okay.
I was wondering, you were being awfully quiet.
Yeah. Mm.
Nah, I hit a button. Talon's gonna throw a rock, and he misses. And then
Oh, man.
our fists. Wait a minute. There you are. Constantine, man, what are you doing up here? Fist number 1 attacks
know.
Eenie.
No!
Damn, these guys are.
Not
hitting-
Eenie!
Oh,
Fist number 2 attacks Constantine. Misses.
Again, no, but yes. Oh, God, that would have been nasty.
Fist number 3 attacks Zarian.
Oh, he got me.
Oh. And fist number 4 checks their vision. That worked. Eenie, whiny. Constantine! Oh,
Ooh.
what have I done?
oh.
I got a single hit point.
Alright!
Damn, these guys.
Okay.
They are no joke.
Okay. Okay.
Ooh. Okay.
Wow. Okay, hold on.
Okay.
I have to... Which one were you attacking?
The one directly in front of me.
There are 3 directly in front of you.
I can only see 2 right now. I see a door down the end, but I can see the 2.
Just ping which one.
Oh, sorry, yeah, probably be better. The one directly south.
Okay, yes, they are the dead. Rip.
Okay, nice. And I can't move, so yep, that's just me.
Eenie, save
Go, Eenie.
friend. Eenie's gotta run forward to the one with the longbow and try to bash.
Oh.
He's no good with that bow. Zarian.
Well, we're just gonna keep trying to pluck away at the one in front of me here. Man!
So close.
Man!
Damn it.
You there?
Same thing as last time. Same guy, the Eldritch Blast. The one right in front of Zarian.
Oh.
Nope, not this time.
Vendetta charges forward, letting loose a war cry.
Oh! This brave woman. Oh!
Oh my god!
Wow.
She does have a vendetta.
She
Indeed.
runs up and she goes like she's gonna stab him, in center mass. The knight raises their shield to defend themselves, and she faints, instead directing the dagger upwards and into the space between his jaw and his neck. And he dies.
Damn.
What?
Oh,
Wow.
Thank you.
You're doing great. I'm so glad we helped you.
Alright, Azimus, another death save.
Oof.
Yikes.
Nope.
Talion. I'm Talion. Ha!
Remember to say everything with a drawl.
5. That'd be 15, 25, 30. Sure, he runs in, also teaming up with Meanie to attack the one with the longbow. Pulling out the trusty rapier. Draw, misses.
Oh, shucks.
There we go. Yeah, you do it better than me. The fists. First one's attacking Azimus. Ha ha! No, I'm not a monster. Oh, God.
God damn it.
Well, Zarian, you're taking 8. And the second one here with the longbow. We're going to attack Eenie. And it misses.
Hey.
Constantine.
Alright, with me rapier and dagger again, stabbing out the one. Not to me. Oh, not one. Okay.
Rip.
Yep, that's all I can do.
Eenie with the flail bashes and succeeds.
Ooh.
Man, that's a lot. That's a lot of damage. Zarian?
Oh, this is a predicament. Well, I guess gotta kill him. Come on. Well, that's me.
Your guys' rolls are abysmal.
I
Well, you know, an 18 armor class is kind of hard to beat.
Yeah, they are tough. They are really tough. Alrighty,
And
Zarian.
yet I always get hit.
I believe in you. That's the code word.
Alright, Alaire's gonna do the same thing. I'll just blast against the one in front of Zarian.
Power.
I'm kind of sucking.
Oh, man.
Vendetta turns around and will attempt a medicine check on Azimus. And fails.
Oh, fuck.
She basically just puts her hands on his bleeding wound as the blood is just like spraying between her splayed fingers. Please help! I don't know what I'm doing!
Just start tearing things out.
Azimus, make another death save.
Oh.
Oh, my God.
That is technically a 0 because he has a negative, but
negative
it's only
one.
one fail.
But
So-
it's not a crit.
It's not a no. You're right. It's not a fumble. So current count is 1 pass, 2 fails.
This ain't going too well.
Talion. It's high noon. Cowboy stuffs. Rah. Oh man. Fist. It's clobbering time. Zarian. Here we go. Bashy. Oh no.
I'm down.
Good night, sweet prince.
Say it so nicely.
This one longbow with a disadvantage on Talion. Eat nothing.
Now I can't heal. I can't heal Azimus.
Ooh-wee.
Yeah. Oh my god. I've got to go and try finish the one off, and hope somebody else can help Azimus. I'm sorry, Azimus, but they're gonna get us.
Go kill him.
Hey.
Whoa! 2 hits.
There you go.
And they are dead.
Just a good old-fashioned 18th century double stab. That's me.
Sophia. Healing Azimus. Our friend Eenie is going to attack with his silver flail. Misses. You gotta do the exclamation D10, Karis. Zarian, death set. Whoa!
Ooh, nice. Very nice.
So I pop back up with 1?
It's 2
That is
saves.
correct.
Oh,
No.
Can I-
When you roll
Can I
on
still
that
take
20,
a turn?
yeah, you roll on that 20 on a death save, you stand up.
Oh,
You
that's right.
awaken with 1 hit point.
So I like to think Zarian pops up and goes, "No!" And then is hopefully if I can take a turn, I would
Yeah.
totally
You recover at the start of your turn, so you have a full turn.
Okay, last lay on hands point to Avernus.
All right, so that'll put Azimus to 9.
Nice.
Oof.
Wait, what?
Thank you.
Really?
Read
Whoa.
chat.
Oh, awesome. Oh wait, I didn't know that. Okay. Oh, sorry, I didn't see that. Can I? Is it still too late
No, we don't retcon.
to? Okay.
Give-
All right. Heard.
Give bows and praise to the gods.
Elaire?
Okay, just looking for an enemy here.
Yeah, I think the daw down there should as white. None of us can see through. If there is a daw. I think there is.
Are there any visible enemies still around?
At the southern end of the hallway.
Oh.
Oh, the
Can't
door
see
is
them.
shut. I get
Oh,
what you're
yeah.
saying.
Yeah, we haven't been able to see it.
Huh, my fault. That's the guy with the longbow there.
I thank the gods for that heal.
Yes, thank you, gods.
Unfortunately, I
always
cannot
so
move
cringe.
any more than this because right here, I believe, if you could just check my math here, that's 5, that's 10. Moving through that space is 10, so that's 20. That's 25, and then moving through the space with that would be another well.
What's the
I
problem?
can't do that. I don't have enough move, so I got I'm here. You can see like a corner of that enemy. I think it's an enemy because I can't see much of the token.
Yes. That's the
Okay.
one with the longbow.
Okay. I haven't been able to see it up till now, so I didn't know what it was.
Yeah, no,
I
but
will.
we just covered. That's the guy with the longbow. You can see him. So, would you like to
Yeah.
attack?
No. Like yes, I would. But when I was back here,
The door
I
was
didn't-
closed. Also.
yeah,
Yeah.
I
I
didn't know where
realize,
he was or
But
what
now
was
you
going
can
on.
see. That is the one with the longbow. Would you like to attack?
Yes.
Hey.
Wow.
Woo!
Plus the repulsion. Remember that.
Oh yes, yeah. Shoves it back 5, 10. Knock him far. Vendetta. It's Cray. She's gonna run in and going to try and stab. And she misses. It's Azimus's turn.
Alright, he kind of just puts his hand on the wall, and he lets out a big yell. He's really pissed off. And then he runs after. So that person's still alive? Yes?
Yes.
Okay. He just runs in, and then kind of holds up his hand, and this big circle of fire, this radiant fire just circles around it, and then he blasts it at that person, and he's doing a sacred flame. That, I believe, succeeds.
Italian runs in. Misses. Sad Italian.
I missed the cowboy puns.
I know. Everybody needs to tell him he's never allowed to miss again. Nope. It's not his turn. It's the Fist's turn. Fist is gonna attack Vendetta. Bash!
Oof.
Oh, she is the dead. There's a sickening crunch noise as the mace collides with her face, and Vendetta falls over on the ground.
She was
Nice.
a brave soul.
All right, Constantine.
Okay, let's shift forward a little bit. So 1, 2, 10. If I move into the side square, is it still 10 feet to get into here? Or 5?
5, 10, 20, 25 right there. Yeah.
Okay, so gonna stand on top of the corpse of Vendetta and rapier dagger.
Okay. 19 will get her for 6, and she's dead! It's the end of combat.
Hey!
Oh, thank the Lord.
Well done.
Thanks, Aaron.
My performance was shameful. I apologize. I couldn't hit anything.
You should get
I
yourself
feel
one of
it.
these. Holding up a dagger.
Maybe you're right. But I have a sheet.
Yeah, that's might be his same help.
You're a dirty boy.
So
Oh, she's...
Also, Eenie, you're too important. Stay back from combat next time, okay? You did good. I'm proud of you.
Eenie starts clutching at his head.
Why do I like a skeleton so much?
What's
What's
Is
up?
this another stone sarcophagus right in front of us here?
Which room? We're looking at this one down here with you, Constantine Italian, I'm guessing.
Yeah.
Okay, 4 flickering torches and sconces illuminate this crypt, the middle of which is occupied by an open stone sarcophagus. The sarcophagus bears no carvings, no ornamentation, and in this regard, it is starkly different from every other one that you have seen so far. When you look inside, you see it is full to overflowing with humanoid skulls. And there are 6 dusty bedrolls lying on the floor around it.
rapier, rummaging.
You knock the skulls of the humanoids onto the ground, and you discover that there's nothing else inside the sarcophagus.
Ah. Okay.
Constantine, would you like to lick around inside?
I actually would. No, I'm not gonna.
there's another one in the other room if you want to check that one.
Yeah, sure.
Should I be nice?
Did we see anything on the bodies?
Oh yeah, good point.
Ooh.
Yeah.
The fists they have their chainmail and shields, all of which are punctured, ruined, and destroyed as you guys have thoroughly murdered them. As far as their weapons, they carry maces, and they do not have any personal possessions. So no coins, no objects or trinkets to keep.
Okay.
Do you guys want to split up the maces and we'll just pawn them off later?
Yeah.
I mean, I don't see why not. There's always someone somewhere that could use a mace.
Are they wearing any holy symbols?
You mean like the emblem on the shield of the giant palm of Bane?
Like any like necklace or bracelet or something like that would identify them.
Yeah, the symbol of Bane that is emblazoned on their shields.
Okay, so no, I was looking for something easy and small to carry to show that we killed them. No, not carrying
No,
a
sir.
shield around.
Okay, so looking around, there's just one more door.
Yep.
There's that, and then there's the room to the north. Okay.
Okay.
Slumped against the wall of this plundered, partially collapsed crypt are the cots from the Fists of Bane. This is where you saw them when they first came up. The room was lit by 2 sputtering torches and sconces, and stone sarcophagus sits in the middle of the room. Its lid half buried under rubble on the floor behind it. And
can I go and have a look inside?
of course, inside the sarcophagus, you can see various objects. It looks like the Fists of Bane used this room as a sort of makeshift quarters, and they stored their personal belongings inside the sarcophagus. There are several days' worth of rations, torches, and 3 healing potions.
Oh, thank the Lord.
Oh, yeah, I had an almost like a bit of a shaky hand, just reaching down,
That's a beautiful sight.
raising it up, life, and he's gonna drink one
Praise Bane.
because I need it. Sorry.
Alright,
I hope
let's
it's a
take
healing
it.
potion.
Potion?
Do the rations look edible?
Yeah.
Okay, we'll take those 2.
Yeah, it was definitely.
Okay, is it a regular old healing potion?
Yes, 2d4 plus 2.
It was
Eenie-
rations, healing potions, and what?
Couple torches.
Torches. We don't need them.
Oh, right. Okay.
Eenie opens up his mouth and starts pointing in at his gullet. Ah! Ah! Ah!
It
You
won't
okay?
work on you.
You don't have a stomach, Eenie.
Ah! Ah!
Can you communicate a little bit better? Also, Zaren, do you want one of these?
I'm not sure whether I should take it or we should save it for later.
I'm just gonna drink mine now because, yeah, I was looking pretty rough.
If I drink one, we'll still have one left, right?
Mm-hmm. And whoever wants it can either have it now or I'll just keep it in my possession till whenever.
We should keep
Alright.
that last one for emergency.
I will drink one,
Down.
and we will save the last one.
Okay. I'm sorry, Eenie. You can stay behind. We're not gonna send you into trouble anymore.
Is it alright if I hold on to that healing potion?
Yeah, sure. And he goes over and just hands it to you.
Thanks.
Wait, who was that?
That'll be Sky. Sorry.
I don't know.
Asimus.
Name.
I figure we
sorry.
would give it to it later, since he's the most likely not to go down.
Facts.
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense. Alright. The lab.
I'll hold
You-
on to this for whoever needs it.
Sounds good.
Alright, so the woman said before she got a little bit stabbed to death or crushed to death, whatever happened to her, she looked like a bit of a mess. That there's some stones scraping around here. That sounds like to me door.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna look around here to see if there's any sort of little crevice or something that's gonna open up.
No. All the doors in this area are made of wood, and examining here, you don't find any such an entryway.
Maybe we missed it in our rush down the hallway.
What about the door to the north?
Also made of wood.
Okay.
What about this door up here?
Are you gonna open it?
It's the one that we were just talking about. It's made of wood.
Oh,
I'm looking for one of stone. Maybe it's inside.
well, maybe.
I think we might have run past it, considering we made a mad dash down the hallway when we were spotted.
I mean, you can go check it out if you like.
All I remember is can I check to see if the door in front of me is locked?
It is not locked.
Okay, Azimus. Peeks inside. If you didn't hear that last.
Yep, we heard.
Four flickering torches and wall sconces light this collapsed crypt. And there's an open sarcophagus in the middle of the area. And from your point in the doorway, you can see it is filled to the rim with blood. Spillage streaking over the sides, staining the stone crimson and pooling around the base.
Ooh.
Oh,
That is
that's not a good sign.
If she said that she heard scraping of stone, then obviously there has to be some sort of secret here that we're not seeing. So I say, perhaps we should all investigate different rooms and see what we can come up with.
I don't think we should split up.
Well, I mean, we're all right here.
I did just check that one room there, and there's nothing in it. Maybe there might be one to the south.
Possibly.
Can I take a look around this bottom room down here?
Sure. Your search does not yield any hidden entryways or passages.
Okay.
I approach the room or the sarcophagus a little bit more.
Okay. Out of curiosity, is your passive perception higher than 21 for no reason at all?
Nope.
Okay. So then you would be surprised as you approach this blood-filled sarcophagus as a hand emerges, completely slick red as the blood clings to every inch of her. But as this hand emerges, and it's so very quick, the liquid doesn't even ripple. It just breaches the surface, and then as the liquid drains away from the tip, you see the glinting steel of the dagger as she stabs out towards you.
Oh gosh, guys!
Oh god.
Oh! I DM rolled it on accident. 11 that's with
That's
advantage.
not shit.
Okay.
Ooh.
A moment later, you
Very
see
mushy, though.
a woman. She comes rising out of the blood-soaked sarcophagus, and you can see clinging to her body is a robe completely saturated with it. She is completely red crimson from head to toe, and she's wielding a dagger. And as she emerges and stands here in front of you, you get a familiar sensation of dread as all of your skin begins to prickle in goose flesh, and it seems like the air around you has turned suddenly cold. Roll initiative, please.
Hey.
Nice.
Talion is up first, but I think he's way too far back to be of use. 18. That's 20, 30, 40, 50. He can dash and get way up there, so instead I think he's just going to move up, avoid getting in everyone's way as he dodges and says, "What's going on?"
Stabby, stabby.
Constantine?
Crazy blood-covered woman.
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and, because I can't move up far enough, Dissonant Whispers her.
That is certainly a thing you can do. Dissonant Whispers. She failed! Takes 7 and runs away from Azimus, provoking an op attack if you'd like to take it.
Hey.
Well,
Nice.
Whoa!
Wow.
hey,
Whoa!
go back to hell.
Alright, well, this is gonna be quick. Azimus, you're up.
As I strike her, and she runs, I just kind of dash around and try and pin her in the corner, and I take another attack with the scimitar.
Sounds very bad for a holy man.
He's a little fucked up. In the head. That
That's a
probably
miss.
doesn't hit. Alright, that's my turn.
Zarian.
Oh! Let's see, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. And we will try to redeem ourselves. Oh.
The curse of 10.
Oh, man.
Eenie just kind of peeks out at Constantine as he's not been given a command in a while. He's forgotten all sense of what to do.
You're good. Just stay there.
Okay. The Reaper.
Reaper.
All right.
Yeah, we need to keep Eenie safe.
The Reaper is going to stab Zariel with an N. Stab. Oh no. Now, did you fight any of these last week when you were with us, Zarian?
No, you mean they're like the shades that do double piercing damage or
Exactly,
give vulnerability?
Yes,
So I
yes,
take
that was the
18.
exact. Yes, you do. You take 18 piercing.
I'm down. Oh boy.
Shank! All right. You better finish it. Quick.
All right. I will use my last spell slot and cast Witch Bolt at the Slayer.
Satan? Whoa!
Oh,
Dude,
Nice.
that is the
Very
second.
nice.
That, both times he's used his spell slots. Both times he's rolled max damage. All right. Tell me, how do they die?
The beam of blue light lances out and hits the skull of the Reaper, and the beam moves down directly downward, and as it does, it cuts through her, splitting her brain open, her skull open. Sort of like a cutting beam in a sci-fi show.
Alright. Badass.
Yeah. So it actually looks a little bit different than the Eldritch Blast, which is more like the Emperor Lightning.
Oh, yeah. Who has the potion? Elair. Talion's gonna come up and he says, "Give it to me!" And then he's gonna
I will. I'll
force
take
feed
it. I had it on my belt.
And he's gonna force feed
And
it to
I'll pour it
Zarian
down
so
his
we can
throat.
end combat. There we go. Bing bong. Go ahead and roll your 2d4 plus 4 or plus 2. That'd be a strong potion.
oh, it is good to be conscious again. It is hard to enjoy the nice things of life while dead. I only wish that I could do better.
You know, it's funny is while we were all doing our things, I found the healing potion or potion of healing in the compendium, added it to my inventory, typed out in the chat that I had put it on my belt for it to be used, and then like seconds later I use it.
I'm sorry.
No, it's fine. That's what it was for.
If only my AC was higher. Can't wait till we find some good plate mail. That'll be the day.
Right, are we gonna look around for the stone?
Might as well.
Anything in the room there?
No. Examining the room here, you find nothing.
I'm guessing there's nothing on this covered lady's body.
Nope. Just just a cultist out to spa. She was having a good soak, and you guys came along and ruined it.
A good soak.
How deep?
Cultist jacuzzi.
Okay, I think we should backtrack.
What rooms have we not checked yet?
Check them all.
Yeah, you've checked them all.
Then I guess it has to be somewhere back here, I suppose.
Can I check if there's a bottom to this sarcophagus with my spear?
There's definitely a bottom.
Okay.
If there wasn't, all the blood would drain out.
Okay. Anything in the hallways?
Actively searching the hallways, you do find that there is a false front along the northern wall here.
Where, sorry?
Yeah, there was a white ping just north of you.
Oh, okay. I push it.
It is open. As you open this door, the 10-foot wide passage is braced at regular intervals with more of those wooden posts. And you can see that the area here is all flooded, but most peculiar, there are sounds of combat coming from down the hall. You hear it, swords beating against each other, cries of anguish as someone has been struck, followed by a loud splash as what you can assume to be a humanoid-sized body falls into the water.
Okay, I don't think we should run in for this one. Let's creep.
I am not good at all at sneaking, and sneaking in this water would probably be hard. So I don't think we have an option.
All right,
Yeah,
no problem.
we should go cautiously though.
Yes, let's at least approach slowly.
Is it because of the pine I can't see through there? No, the darts, I know.
Sarian still has the coin,
He does.
or is it Constantine now? Okay.
Yeah, I'm trying to...
Our people do not sneak much, unless you count the rangers, but they are trained. Paladins don't sneak.
I imagine Vendetta could have snuck, but that's in the past.
Alright, what are we doing?
Oh, we can't, we don't see any.
See.
I'm looking through your token and I can see into the room above you. Move the token.
Blair can't.
Yep.
Oh,
Yes, you can. Look up.
I just moved my token and I'm in black.
Yeah, I just see black too.
The coin is behind you. You have the coin is the light source. You have to move the coin.
Something like that. I have no idea what kind of... Wait, oh, did I just find it kind of?
Total blackness.
Yeah. Oh,
Well-
continue.
Refresh your page, because
Okay.
looking through your token, you can see. So it must be something on your end.
Probably. It's just giving me black for some reason.
It was me too. I'm reloading.
Yeah, like I guess I should do the same thing.
Gosh.
Oh, there you go. Yep, I can see a hallway now. Oh, and it didn't even move my... Never mind, it must have been a bug on my end.
Yes, that's what I said.
I can definitely see him in a hallway, yes.
Yeah, okay, let's finally move it.
You left the coin behind.
Yeah, did you just go charging 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 feet through the water?
Yeah, kind of.
So much for stealthy.
Splish, splash, splish, splash!
I thought we were doing the general call in the cavalry.
Well, so, yeah, you just kind of rushed ahead. Go ahead and round the corner. I'll tell you what you see. Beyond the hall here, a flooded chamber opens up, and you can see there are rough cut steps at various points throughout the chamber in front of you. In the middle of this chamber, the floor buckles up above the water line and forming sort of a small island in the center of the chamber. And there are corpses and doused torches floating in the water around the island, atop which there are two men circling each other with weapons drawn. One of the men is a tall, unarmored brute with a great club and a scarred and mangled face. And he towers above his opponent, but you can see that his clothes are stained red and he has been gravely wounded. The smaller figure is also quite muscular and bare-chested. You see that he wears a black cowl and he's carrying a dagger, very reminiscent of the Reapers that you've seen throughout the chambers. He clutches a bloody dagger in one hand and a torch in the other. And as he turns and looks in your direction as you have come barreling through the water, as the cloak turns and you can see into his face, you see that there is no flesh covering his skull. Go ahead and roll initiative, please, everybody.
Keep getting those 20s.
Oh, there's also one other thing I need to relate to you. As you guys move forward into this flooded chamber, as Eenie walks through the hidden walkway, you can see a circle of runes around the walkway. They emblazon, and you can see radiant light pierce Enie's form. A moment later, he collapses into a pile of bones in the walkway.
No.
Eenie! Eenie!
No.
If you have sad music on the jukebox, now would be the time to play it.
I was really hoping to keep him around.
We need to resurrect Eenie. Let's go to Zaj. I think he'd be fine with that.
All right.
He keeps getting good initiatives.
I know he does. And watch, when he's here next week, he'll suck every time. I stole all of it from him. Talion walks up, observes what's going on. He turns to the rest of the group. What do you think we should do? And then we'll leave it to Constantine to make a choice.
Oh, crap.
Because you rolled highest.
I'm gonna attack the guy with no skull for a face. That seems like the smart thing to do. I don't know if he took damage or not.
Well, it's...
I just did that.
Oh, he failed. So
Yay.
he cries out, "Rah!" And he turns to the larger man. I see you've brought assassins! You will all pay! Baal will ensure you all pay! And then it is his turn. And you see this man, after being attacked, it's almost unearthly. He turns around, and you see he begins to run away, mechanically, disengaging. But he is running through the water. And what your eyes see and what your ears hear doesn't seem to make sense with each other. Because even though you can hear him splashing through the water, he almost seems to glide on top of it, flying and flitting through the air on a pair of shadowy wings as he surges forward and out of sight. And then it will be Zardian's turn.
Alright.
Let's move him there.
Oh, it's difficult terrain.
It is. It's all flooded, yeah.
Alright. And I can't see him, so that's all I can really do. Your god is false! Come back here and fight me! False and dead!
Azabus?
I'm just gonna move up there next to Zarian and just kind of like start moving forward with my shield up, keeping an eye out.
And how about you, Elir?
Move up here. That's as far as I can go, and I'll shout out, "Come back here, coward!"
So now it's the large brute's turn, and he looks around, and he lowers his weapon, and he with his other hand he kind of clutches at his side. He takes a few steps forward, looking to the northward chamber, trying to see where this apparition had disappeared to. He shouts to the rest of you, "He's gone!" And he looks to all of you, and he's got his hand on the handle of his weapon. "Are we friendly? Can we talk? Or..." And he points to the corpses all floating in the water. "Do you end up like them?"
We talk.
We prefer to talk.
You're the first person who was wanted to talk, so let's talk.
Right.
I didn't mean it.
Alright, so he nods, and he says, "I leave my weapon here. If you do the same, we talk." And he drops his weapon on the island in front of him.
Yeah, I'll put my hammer down and take my javelins off and lean them against this post in front of me, and then I'll walk forward.
Is this sewage water?
It's just water.
Okay, I dropped my weapons.
Everyone gotta follow suit?
Yeah, prop my quarterstaff up right against where the javelins were and walk up.
Okay. We'll go ahead and clear the tracker. He steps forward, extends his hand. "Thanks for the assist. I'm sure I would have had it, but it's easier this way. He's gone, surely, but maybe for the best."
Who was he? And I will shake his hand.
His name was Vaz, head of the Death's Head, cultists of Baal. Despicable creatures, assassins. And he spits.
And what is your name?
"I am Mortlock Van Thampor, of the most esteemed Van Thamper family." Ha ha.
Well, Mortlock, I have some skill at medicine if you would like me to bandage your wounds.
He holds out his hand and kind of looks at it, noticing the blood coating his palm. "You mean this? But a scratch. Mortlock has survived many things much worse." And he gestures to his scarred and mangled face.
As you wish.
"So why are you here? You don't look like cultists."
We're on a mission to wipe these cultists off the face of the material plane.
"Huh. Then our goals are the same. And it looks like, with the exception of Vaz, that their ranks have been broken." And he gestures to the corpses floating behind him.
Did you do that?
He smiles, and he makes a gesture. He makes fists and puts them together, and he makes a quick snapping motion. "I broke them."
Very impressive.
I was like, yeah, very impressive for such a pretty man as yourself.
"Don't patronize me, boy."
Just because I'm younger than you. Actually, am I younger than you?
He just glares.
Does he look human?
He is a human.
Okay. He's just a big one.
He's just very large.
And suffered a very severe burn.
Anybody getting the hound right now?
I am actually, yeah.
Yeah.
About how tall is he?
He is still human. So at the most, he's like 6'10".
Oh wow, still pretty big. Yeah.
He's massive, but he's not like Goliath big.
Right.
Has that thing come back? Because I see an icon ahead of us with a skull on it.
What are you talking about?
That's a dead cultist.
Yeah, those are all
it's a
the
dead
dead
cultist,
bodies.
okay. Mortlock, would you be alright if we took up our weapons again?
For what point? Do you intend Mortlock harm?
No, we intend to murder the thing that was fighting you.
He's gone. Won't be back here.
We still must finish our investigation.
Investigation to what?
We are to have been told to clear this place out entirely. We must check every inch.
Do you not listen? I have come from the entrance over there, and he points to the north. Anything in these chambers have died at my hand.
There was a door further back down this entranceway that we came in. Have you been down there yet?
I know the door of which you speak. I've been here before.
Wait, so there's another exit up the...
Why?
Why?
Why were you here before?
He kind of narrows his eyes at you. Huh. I am an enemy to my family. I suppose there is no harm in telling you. You see, I was betrayed. These assassins conspired with my brothers to kill me. If you hadn't come along, I might have been dead. Probably not, but so they say. You see, my family is paying the dead 3 cultists to cause these murders. Their goal
Van
is
Thampers.
yes, the Van Thampers, noble patriarchs. And when every time he references his family, you can hear the contempt and the venom on his voice. Noble family. They wish to undermine the Flaming Fist, prove them to be inept. Once the city loses faith in the Flaming Fist, they will have less of a reason to stay, and no one will oppose my mother from becoming the city's next Grand Duke.
Your mother is Duke Thalamra?
Aye, is true.
Alright, you are a very important personage, and we mean you no harm, but we do not intend to leave our weapons here. How about we escort you out of here, and we bring you to Captain Zaj?
We should not.
Absolutely not. Are you insane?
His mother will have him killed immediately. We need to hide him.
You can grab your weapons. I see you are of no threat to me. But, whereas you may scurry back to the Fist, I will be leaving this accursed town.
We need
Yes.
your testimony, though.
No,
You-
that would not work. The laws here are not as nice as we would hope.
You have my testimony. I'll even give you more information. Proof that would help convince the Fist that you are on the most noble cause.
Yes, we need that.
My mother. Not only does she seek to overthrow the Fist and lay claim to Baldur's Gate, she was also instrumental in convincing older Ravengard to travel to El Turo. She has conspired with their overseer to cause the fall of El Turo. She is responsible for all the crimes that have befallen us. And the Dead 3 receive payments from my brother Amric. You can find him at our family's estate, or at a tavern that he frequents called the Low Lantern. My mother doesn't expect much of me. I was never much more than the hired muscle, but she thinks the world of Amric. Should you happen to capture him, he'd be a fine bargaining chip, and should you have to encounter my mom.
Your mother disposed of the Grand Duke?
I am not privy to the details of how she made El Toro fall. All I know is that It was by her grand design.
What a clever, clever woman.
This is all very useful information, but do you have any physical evidence at all? Because if we leave here with this information, it'll be our word against a Grand Duke's.
Go to my family's estate. You'll find all the evidence you need of her schemes and plots.
Is your brother connected with the Jasso family? Is the Jasso family helping these people?
No. That was part of our plan, you see. We took other family members, other patriarchs. We would try to undermine them and weaken their defenses.
Like the Othuns?
Aye, the Othuns, the Jassos, anyone we could. The goal was to weaken their family so that when we took over, we would be unopposed and we could have total control over Baldur's Gate.
What tavern did you say your brother was in?
The Low Lantern. It's a tavern. It sits on an old decommissioned ship in the dock ward.
We will have to go pay him a visit.
Do what you must, but I no longer have a pony in this race. I'm going to lay low for a couple days. I recommend you do the same, and then I'll be catching a ship out of here.
Well, thank you for the information. Stay alive.
Hey, you're staying to help us clobber this guy, aren't you?
He said the assassin fled, but doesn't really know.
Oh,
Did he say this?
one more thing.
Yes.
With the cultist dead, I suppose you can have any of that. And he points to the stairs here on the southern platform, and then he starts to walk away.
I'll take that as a no then.
When you walk to the base of the stairs and look up the platform, what you see is a short flight of steps that lead to a circular chamber. And in this chamber are 4 padlocked wooden chests. The padlocks are open, the chests are open, and what you see is an insane amount of treasure.
Ooh.
It is just heaps and heaps of coins. There are crystal vials with golden stoppers. There's jewels and gems scattered about. There's you can see it looks like a porcelain mask made in the shape of a dragon, and you can also see a bronze crown with 5 spires, each spire shaped to painted to resemble a different kind of dragon and tipped with different colored jewels, blue and black and green and red and white.
Whoa.
It is a fantastic amount of coin.
I will let you guys know right now that if we take this back to Zaj, he will probably keep it.
We are not
absolutely.
taking this back to
We are
Zaj.
not taking this back to
Yes.
No way in hell.
Also, I imagine Talian's like, if he was here, he'd be like, oh, just absolutely.
I believe we are all in agreement. This is not going to Zaj.
No. He would
Talion
take
would
it
be
for the
losing it.
fists.
I believe it's time to start stuffing our pockets.
Do we have enough to carry all this?
I can carry a lot of stuff.
Yeah, you probably could. So you could probably just grab like an entire chest and carry it.
Oh, okay. Yeah, sounds good.
Yeah.
How many chests were there?
It says I'm considered a large being when seeing how much I can carry.
Yes, yeah. It's not the weight that's the issue. It's how many hands do you have.
Yeah.
Let me see. A chamber of 4
5.
padlocked wooden chests. Chests are each chest easily weighs close to 250 pounds.
Woo! So do you
Wow.
think I could carry one under each arm?
No, they would be too large and unwieldy.
But then I've got.
I'm sorry, I wasn't holding my button. They would be too large and unwieldy, you know, and especially since most of the corridors here are very narrow.
Well, I suppose.
Honestly, if we have to, we can ferry these out one at a time.
That is a very true statement. You can do one at a time and walk back and forth.
We have we have to bring a cart then.
And then leave a guard at the entrance of the bathhouse so that no one steals it when we're gone.
What we could do
But that shouldn't be a problem.
is go through the treasure, figure out what we would want to take, the most valuable stuff, and then put that in one chest, take that, and then to not seem suspicious, leave the rest for when we report to Zaj.
Sure.
No.
As you guys are talking about all of this, I do want to point out, as you approach this hoard of coins, you see that these are not the coins of the realm that you're familiar with. Many of these coins are stamped with what appears to be, once again, it looks like 5 dragons splayed out in a row. On one face of the coin, and on the other is a depiction of a crown.
Oh.
I'm gonna go ahead and pick up the crown and just put it slightly ajar on my head. Looks good, right?
Wait, he said it's a picture of a crown.
Well, there is
also a physical crown, yes.
Yeah, he said it was a crown with like 5 spires.
5 spires, each spire shaped and painted to resemble one of the 5 kinds of chromatic dragons. Black, blue, green, red, and white, and with a matching colored stone.
Yeah, I'm getting some really bad vibes from this, but I'm still gonna put it on my head.
Can Alaire make a religion roll to see if this has anything to do with any of the major religions?
Major religions? Well, no. It definitely would not be something of a religious nature.
It definitely looks like
history check would be much more appropriate.
Well, I'll do that, but don't expect a lot of success.
Wow, Rip. Alright, no clue. Just grab the shit. Let's go!
Oh, you
I
said there
think-
was a couple of cork bottle stopper, like bottles in there? What are they?
Sure. Well, they are red crystal vials with golden stoppers. You've never encountered this particular liquid before, so we don't know what it is.
Could I open the top and smell it?
What's that gonna do?
Just to see if it smells similar to something I've had before.
It does not.
Please don't imbibe any of that.
Drink it, drink it, drink it.
Please don't do that.
Peer pressure.
Do you guys want to save it for later?
Obviously,
I
yes.
believe we should get most of this stuff looked at by someone.
Someone neutral.
Here, I'm gonna save you guys a lot of headache, and by giving you a little bit of heartache. So you guys start just grabbing stuff. You're jamming it in pockets. You're shoving it in your backpack. He scoops up an entire chest, and I'd imagine that Talion, Azimus, and Constantine work together to grab and drag another one out behind him. And as you guys exit the bathhouse, you guys start walking through side alleys and corridors, because you don't want to drag all this coin through the main streets of Baldur's Gate. That would be madness. But
Easy talk.
as you are slinking your way through the city, trying to get somewhere safe, you hear a voice from behind you. The coins call to us. Stop there. And you see a man step out of the shadows. As he steps out, 5 more figures leap down from the top of rooftops near you, surrounding you. In addition to their black leather armor, they wear strange masks and cloaks that give each of them a vaguely dragon-like appearance, and all 5 brandish curved steel blades reminiscent of dragon claws.
Who are you?
Our queen has sent us to recover what was lost.
I'm gonna go out on a limb here and say Tiamat.
Who's your queen?
Tiamat, mother of all dragons. Her hoard was plundered by the witch Zariel, who has given it to her minions on the material plane. We've come to recover our mother's coins.
So this upsets you then, and he's gonna put the crown on the top of his head.
You will give us everything that you have taken, or we will remove it from your corpse. And as he says this, almost seeming to rise from the shadows in the streets around you, more cultists begin to appear.
Oh.
You may have your loot. However, don't you believe that we deserve some sort of reward for finding this for you?
This was a stolen coin. The only thing you deserve for being in possession of my queen's property is a swift death at the end of my blade.
We stole it from the
But
thieves.
the cult of Tiamat are not nice people.
I will not hear another word on the matter. Relinquish everything that you have stolen, or perish.
Alright.
Zarian will simply just drop the chest on the ground and take a few steps back.
How many are starting to pop up around?
Well, originally there were 5. There was the one that was talking. 5 fell down from the rooftops above. Then it seemed 3 more materialized from the shadows. And there's a strange whispering around you. The air feels almost electrified with the hum of magic, and you feel like there could be more coming.
Yeah, let's not do that. Did we do anything with the items? Like, not the coins, but did we do anything with the items? Like,
You weren't given the
pocket
opportunity. You can't keep the stuff.
yeah.
We will either die with this stuff or live without it.
Alright, I'll slowly step away from it.
We are outnumbered and outmatched.
As you begin to relinquish these items and coins, the one who stood in front, his mask, a golden colored instead of the other ones, which are just black to match their clothing, he tells you, I can feel its presence. Every coin, every bauble. Tried to keep one, I will know.
I feel like this part would be perfect for Talion. Where's he at, man?
Yeah, right.
Because you know he's gonna put a handful of coins in his pocket.
Maybe he gets to live because he was absent today.
Alrighty, I'm gonna go ahead and relinquish everything, taking the crown off my head and just dropping it into the chest. You know, you can have it this time, but I promise you, there won't be a next time. It's because I'm not gonna see you again. See you later, goodbye. And he's gonna walk.
There are greater pleasures in life than gold. I walk away as well.
If you see me in the tavern, buy me a drink. Goodbye.
As you walk past this creature that was standing in front of you, looked in the wrong tab. As you walk past this creature that was standing in front of you, the air around him almost begins to shimmer, and you can see that this appearance, this humanoid shape, is just an illusion. And for a brief moment, you can see its true form. It looks to be vaguely humanoid, but its skin is this white pallor covered in scales, and you can see that it is a dragonoid human, but yet you can feel the fiendish energy radiating off of them as they scoop up all your coins and disappear into the night.
We would have been absolutely destroyed, you
Of
guys.
course, of
Tried to
course.
fight.
We know.
I'm very curious what was in like the rest of the dungeon.
There was nothing else in the rest of you.
Because like there was the door we didn't go through, and then the little upper part that the other guy disappeared through.
No,
And
there was nothing else. Like you guys
Okay.
found everything. Yeah.
Yeah, that guy came from like the other end, like from a different entrance. and,
Yeah,
like,
I kind of
cleared
walked
that
up
way.
there and saw a little like star up there. I assume that's the entrance he came through.
Yeah, and that's where you guys would have exited from, unless you want to walk all the way back to the.
Yeah, no.
Maybe we could have avoided the dragon people if we went through the other entrance.
Nah.
All right. Thank you guys for coming. I hope you had fun. I had fun. That was a great session. If you enjoyed the stream, make sure you hit that follow button. If you haven't already, join us in the Discord. And